Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be a short video on the new Soundcore Life Q30 headphones. And I've just been trying to try them out as much as I can. These, I think, right now they have them for $79.99. So it's listed with a lot of features, a lot of things that are comparable to the higher end headphones. One of the biggest thing is the noise canceling portion. And I will say it is pretty good. However, it's also a bit tricky. So here are some of the features that it come with. A few of the features that the Life Q30s compare with the others, it's going to be their playtime. That's really impressive. The charging method is another good feature, and of course the noise canceling feature and the ability to connect two Bluetooth devices to the headphones. So here we go, and let's start to look at what comes inside this box. Well, it's already out, so we don't need to do a whole unboxing. Comes with a nice case, somewhat semi-rigid, not bad, semi-rigid, but it does the job. And Bose logo here, Soundcore. They are foldable. Comes with instructions that no one ever needs. Aux cord and charging cord. Powered by Anker. First feature, USB-C. I like that. Future proof. Everyone's getting along with it. Bose does not have that. Sony XM4s does have it, but it's good to see that headphones that are not in the hundreds of dollars are actually coming with that. This is how it looks when it's inside the case, in case you guys want to know. They do fold. Let's put that to the side. Here we go, guys. So it's time to look at the physical aspects of these Soundcore Life Q30s headphones. The comfortability, they're pretty good. They have good cushioning. However, the ear cup is not as deep as the higher end headphones, but by no means are they pressing on your ear. You know, so you still have a good space in there. The top, it is cushiony as well. However, it does feel softer. Not softer as in more comfortable, but soft as if this is gonna start to go flat, you know, after a couple hours. Speaking of, I've tried to keep these on my head for quite some time, and I could go about an hour, maybe an hour and a half of comfortableness with not hurting. It doesn't hurt the temple, it doesn't hurt the top of the head or anything like that. So that is pretty good. I do have a small head though. I don't have a ginormous head, so I guess for me it's not a problem. Active noise canceling there. It is a plastic material. It does have this metal band, and you can see it gets fingerprints on it. For aesthetics, it goes all the way all here, so that is pretty good. Everything else is just plastic, but it's like not a cheap plastic. It feels really good, really soft. It does have an NFC feature right here. This is why I kept the sticker, because I always forget which side is it. It's gonna be on the right side. I will show you how to pair your phone or whatever device you're doing using the NFC feature. Well, I'm gonna do it with the phone, with a smartphone, an Android smartphone. It also has Bluetooth capability by pressing and holding the power button when it's off. Press and hold for 5 seconds, I believe, until the light starts flashing, and then just like any other Bluetooth device, you guys know how to work that and how to pair that. Moving on to the sound quality, I guess the biggest thing that everybody wants to know. They're pretty good. They are good. I mean, for $80, it does prove its point. The bass is pretty heavy. However, if you download the Soundcore app, which I recommend you should because you get updates with these headphones and the only way to update them is through the app, you have an equalizer there. The equalizer is phenomenal. You have multiple presets to choose from, or you could create your custom one. I personally leave it on the piano version, piano or acoustic. And the bass is still there, but you could hear more of the vocals. The other ones, let's say you pick like the vocal preset, the surrounding like highs, the lows will get lower. It doesn't sound too good. But the like I said, I stay with the piano and the acoustic version or preset for these. So clarity, they're good. Bass, it is a bit heavy. So if you do listen to hip hop, which we will know that's bass heavy, you're gonna hear the punchy. It's not an obnoxious punch, but it does stand out. I mean, if you do like that stuff, then it's great. If you have a car system and you like that bass on your car system, but like a good car system, not like those cheap Honda Civics, whatever that your trunk is rattling, that's just garbage. No, if it's nice and punchy, these come close to that. It's not obnoxious, but you can reduce that with the presets, like I said. So they're really good in audio quality. These headphones are loud. They do get loud. I've noticed, well, when I take them off, I could hear them. I could set them aside. I'll step back. I could hear them clearly. I may play something for you later on. I'm not sure. But you can't go wrong. Audio quality, you cannot go wrong. So here we go, and we're gonna try to pair the headphones using the NFC feature. So I went ahead and turn on the headphones, turn on the NFC feature on your phone. It should be here in this area. There he goes. Are you sure you want to pair the Bluetooth device? Say yes. So it's somewhere, I mean, it is a bit tricky. It's kind of in here. You got to find the antenna on your phone and hit it directly with that. Maybe Bluetooth is faster for you. Let me play something to show you how loud it is. I'm trying to do a little voiceover, so you know it won't really, I won't get hit for it. But let's go ahead and pause that. Actually, look at that. That's loud. Now the functions to use your buttons for your music app, you're gonna have your volume up, volume down. It's not one in focus. Your play pause. You got your power button over here and your NFC. Not in focus. Let's see if it focus on this one. There you go. And then your aux in. You're gonna have to press and hold the plus button, the volume button up to go forward a track, and then press and hold the volume button to go on a previous track. I'm already used to pressing and holding for volume. So if you press and hold, you're gonna be skipping tracks. Increase or decrease your volume, you're gonna have to press. For calls is gonna be the power button. You press to answer a call and you press to hang up. These headphones have the capability of establishing connection with two devices. So I have established the connection with my laptop and with my cell phone. So if I'm listening to YouTube or whatever, have these on my laptop, and a phone call comes in, I'm able to hear it. I could pick up the phone call with these headphones, and as soon as I hang up, it goes right back to whatever I'm listening to on the laptop. Other headphones do not have that feature. Not a comparison video, however, the Bose QC 35s doesn't do that. The XM4s, they do. The XM3s did not. So they did upgrade that with the XM4, with the Sony XM4s. But again, maybe I'll do a video on that, or maybe I'll do a video comparing these with the Bose and or the Sonys. Let's talk about one of the biggest features. It's gonna be the noise canceling. So as I mentioned earlier, go ahead and get yourself the Soundcore app. It's already there. Okay, this is where I think it's redundant, and maybe the other headphones are like that too. But if you hit your noise canceling, if it focuses. Okay, noise canceling button. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it. We're on normal mode right now. If I hit it, we go to transparency mode. If I hit it again, we go to noise canceling mode. And if I hit it, it's 3 modes. If I hit it, it's gonna go back to normal. Now inside the app, the noise canceling mode is the one that has 3 sub modes. Transport, again, so if you're like in an airplane, in a train station or something like that, it cuts out certain frequencies. You're indoor, if you're at home, it's supposed to cut out like voices. You won't hear voices as much. And then you're outdoor, self-explanatory. If you're out there, cars, noise, buses, it's supposed to cancel that out. All right, one of the features it has is if you press and hold, not press and hold, but cover it, use your hand. If you're familiar with the Sony XM3s or XM4s, if you cover your hand, it lowers the volume on your headphone where you could speak to somebody. These don't do anything like that. All right, I'm gonna show you the feature with the button where I think is redundancy. I went ahead and put the box up just to hold my phone up. So if you cover the right side, it says if you cover it for 2 seconds, pay attention to here. We're on noise canceling. Pay attention, it's gonna go to transparency mode. Transparency mode, there it is. You hold it for 2 seconds. You do it again, noise canceling. All right, so you could either switch your noise canceling modes by just hovering. There's nothing to press. You just hover over it for 2 seconds and it switches between noise canceling and transparency. When on noise canceling, it does not switch between transport, indoor, or outdoor. That's already a preset. You're gonna have to go inside the app, set that on. Personally, I can't tell the difference between any of those modes. Maybe a slight difference, but it does cancel the noise, the outside noise. It does, but on all 3 modes, for me, they seem to work the same. So I don't know why they would have that, the hovering thing, and then you could also do it by the noise canceling button. I wish that they would use this to either lower the volume like the XM4, or I don't know, just have a different feature for it. So here we're gonna go over the app where you could get a little bit more bam, boom, or bass for your music. And see, I have it on default, which is piano. I like the piano mode. But if you're there, it'll come in here, this Soundcore signature, which is pretty good. It's not bad, but for me, it seems a little bit low in volume compared to the others. Like I said, my 2 favorite is gonna be acoustic, where you can see how the levels up here change. And then my other favorite is piano. I think actually piano, it's really, really good. Now, if you're an audiophile, well, number one, I think you're gonna have more expensive headphones. But if you want to go through your levels, just go ahead and create something, and then you could go ahead and by your frequency, select your frequency and start doing whatever you need to do. I have my scale out here to show you the weight of these headphones. 9.3 ounce or 200, and can't really see here, it'll be 264 grams. We'll go ahead and, just for comparison, these are the XM4s. So the other one's 264, these are 251 grams. And then I have the Bose. The Bose are pretty much the same as the Sonys. So they are just a little bit heavier. They look like they're heavier here from the cups compared to these. These are just like super light. One thing I do like about this is like the Sonys, they swivel. I mean, they're not broken or anything, but they just free spin, you know. If you're just walking with them, they just, you know, they just spin freely. And then like the Soundcores, they don't free spin as much, you know. So if you're gonna be walking, the ear cups are not gonna be spinning around, you know. They just have a little bit more resistance, not by much, just a little bit more. So there's just a positive, I say. They feel positive, they feel secured. Using these for phone calls, the calls coming in are clear. However, the other person, they can hear you, but it's not muffled, but you could tell that they're away from the phone. What I've been told is, I could hear you, and then when I take them off, I'll call them again on the phone. They're like, oh yeah, I could tell the difference. Using these, they can still hear me, but they could tell that I am using a device. They didn't have a hard time listening. They didn't have to raise up the volume or nothing. Maybe raise up the volume 1 or 2 notches, but not by much, is what I've been told. If you are looking for a set of headphones and you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars, if you're not looking for all the bells and whistles, don't need all the great features out there, just need the basics, things that will get you on a day-to-day music listening, go with these. These are pretty good. You could pick some up. These are starting at $79.99. If you find yourself a promo there for the holiday season, you can't go wrong with this. Hey, if you don't like them, return them. What can they say? Nothing. So there you have it. This was a quick review of the Soundcore Life Q30s, their newest headset that came out. Soundcore is a brother sister company by Anker. It says it right there, Soundcore by Anker. Hope you liked the video. If you picked these up, hope you like them as well. If I missed anything, or if you want to know anything that I didn't mention on this video, go ahead and leave a comment and I'll get back to you.